Not that the bazaar.
Dr. Cold Cock can cure what ails ya.
Not that the bazaar's not perfectly
Can't
safe.
believe we missed the sale of Piscatelli's.
You know, just talk to
Wonder if I can
boss
get
if you're here
this
to
in
help.
black.
That's Querix.
We've been here for hours. Oh, my feet are killing me.
You hear the stories
I
about the
told you
killer
not to buy
clown?
cheap boots
They
now.
say he eats
These
kids.
beauties in my theater.
Good.
Come to Eidolon.
Go ahead, take a picture. It'll last longer.
This woman, this woman's shocking purple hair and ridiculous voluptuous form make her stand out from the average Wastelander. She looks like she dropped in from a different time and place.
Hey there, Eidolon. You look better every time I see you. How's show business?
Marshal Kwan, as charming as ever. And you brought your most beautiful friends to Eidolon's Chick Flicks Theater, I see. Aren't you all a sight for sore eyes, honey lips?
You're Eidolon?
That's me, theater manager and connoisseur of smut. And all yours for the having, sweetheart. Sugar plums. Of all the gin joints in all the towns in all the world, I'm so happy you walked into mine. You look like strapping, helpful hunks. Wouldn't you love to help out our little Eidolon?
What can we do to help?
Oh, my heroes. So here's the rub. The Chicks Flicks theater shows only the finest, most exclusive performances. But we are running low on material. I'd ask if you were volunteering to be my next star, but we all know I couldn't afford your gorgeous asses. I suppose the next best thing would be getting me some fresh material.
There's pay involved, right?
In any currency you want, baby. Monetary and otherwise. Trust me.
Where will we get fresh materials?
I know where to find some old movie reels. We've got good tech in here. So between some creative editing and a little bit of improvisation, I can produce our next masterpiece.
We're in. Where do we find these movie reels?
So it's easy as a slice of apple pie. The Monster Army used to live in a pre-war luxury bunker. Apparently their monster outfits were inspired by the movies they watched in there. The bunker has been abandoned for years and years, so it should be simple. And hey, I know any resistance you meet won't be a problem for such beautiful and powerful people. Good luck out there, sweeties.
She's definitely playing us. Give me some questions.
Anytime, gorgeous.
What can you tell us about the bazaar?
The bazaar? Well, you can get some good eats here, if you like pork. Flap's a bit of a softie, but he knows the value of money. That'll keep the gears greased, not to mention my performers.
Can we talk about your performers?
They're fantastic, gorgeous people, talented, double-jointed, incredibly flexible, incredibly. Trust me, I sampled each of them myself.
What's this operation you run? Oh my.
This is Chicks Flicks, where nothing is sacred and everything's for adaptation. We take the fantasies of pre-war films by adding some missing venereal elements. The little extra sexy sauce leaves our customers extra satisfied.
Talk about something else?
Yes, please. Let's keep talking, gorgeous.
Goodbye.
Come back again soon.
You know, you haven't
Those
lived till you climbed
asses
aboard
are
Barnes'
too
nightstick.
beautiful to stay gone.
You woke up at a really interesting time, Dan.
You want me, but what am I?
Ooh. I have to be out at 7 a.m. and I know I ain't sleeping till 5 a.m. now. Oh no.
I hear
That's
the
not good.
patriarch himself shops here sometimes.
Oh, wow! Are you Rangers? I haven't seen any of you guys since I left. I mean, in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen any Rangers in a while. Are you here to fight the monsters under the bazaar? That would be awesome! I'm Quarex, by the way. This is my cool museum of, coolness. Would you like a tour?
Sure, give us a tour.
Really? Okay. This way. Okay, I'll start. Welcome to Quarex's Cabinet of Curiosities, a collection of the rarest of the... Well, it's toys and games mostly, and some mementos, but they're all really cool, I promise. That top hat belonged to Mr. Cynical from Angel Oracle out in L.A., a fellow game aficionado. He lived his life trying to help the little guy, defending them against bullies and end-level bosses. In the end, though, a boss got him, and well, he didn't make it. I keep his hat around to remind me to be honest and decent like he was.
Okay.
This was the best video game ever! Wasteland 4! You can choose what color you want the screen to be, red or green. This is the most sought-after gaming accessory ever made, the legendary Mighty Mitt. I love the Mighty Mitt. It's so bad.
Thanos' gauntlet, is that what you're talking about?
This is
Oh my
a genuine
God.
megascope, the most advanced optical aiming device of its day, a priceless artifact. Shame somebody stuck it on that silly old ray gun, but I'm not gonna try to take it off. I might break it. This is a Tarjan the Tenebrous machine. It can tell your fortune, but you get a premium fortune if you have some special tokens. Wish I had some. This throne was once the most coveted object in the Wasteland. The rule was whoever sat on it was the king. King of what exactly, I don't know. I also don't know who made that rule. This is a Slicer Dicer, the scariest robot ever. It slices, it dices, it even makes julienne fries. Whatever those are, if this thing was working, we'd all be dead by now.
Okay.
These are the most classic of classic arcade games. Avenue Brawlers, Catboy, and Star Intruder. This is a surfboard. I don't know what surf is, and what boards have to do with it, but this looks well loved. It has property of MF on it. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it does. And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions.
I got an achievement. Yes. Pre-apocalypse tour. You sat through Corex's entire museum tour.
Made it past Telluride today. Found a guy there who sold me some rat jerky. There's a caravan heading for Boulder, and I'm going to try to tag along. Colorado's cold and kind of scary, but there's treasure here, too. That guy with the rat jerky, he had like 6 or 7 3DO cartridges just lying around his shack. When I asked him how much for the set, he looked at me like I was crazy. Practically gave them away. You know what? Leaving Arizona might be the best thing that ever happened to me.
The robot slumps in place, eaten by rust, almost lifeless, save for the faint and pinpoint glow of its pupils. Oh, I need one more nerd stuff for Assassin. One more nerd stuff. We're gonna leave, and we're not gonna mess with that. And the display case contains an energy weapon that has been fitted with a highly sophisticated free-or scope. It looks masterfully crafted and carefully maintained. Inspect the case. A small plaque inside the case reads, Zap Pow accurate to single pixel. You'll never miss when using the megascope. The glass case does not appear to be locked. You carefully lift the glass, take the weapon. Oh god, what did I just take? What did I just take? It would have popped up new. It's a flamethrower. Punk Buster. Oh. Oh, that's what it is? Oh. Oh. I already have a bunch of better stuff than that already. Huh. Inside the glass confinement, Tarjan bears his structure rictus grin to the world, an eye racked, the other throbbing like a flesh wound. There is a conspicuous red button. Beside it are the words, press here to receive fortune. Press button. Tarjan remains stoic as you hear a shrill grinding sound. A tiny scrap of paper stamped with irregular writing emerges from the slot. You will meet your true lover hours before the moon descends on the wastelands, obliterating life as you know it. A duck will become president? Really? Your mother will inherit a tea set that once belonged to generations of British queens. The first one is interesting. Press the button. The red sun will rise from the east and it will never fall. You will all burn under its light. Oh, rude. I wonder if there's a, You'll meet your true lovers hours before the moon. Oh, is it just going to repeat then? Because I think it was the... Oh, no. In 20 years, America will be nothing but dust, and its mountains will echo with the screams of 1,000 fallen soldiers. That one already happened. We might just sit here a while and see how many of these we can get. A duck will become president. Okay. We got everything we wanted. But, Assassin... How much XP do you have? Okay, so you need about 600 more XP in order to be able to level up, but takes. Oh, no. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. One level up, and you'll be great. We can use you. Good God, she has so many skills. But these are her main 4 skills. Armor modding is just a bonus. Oh boy. Oh boy. The VR device is bulky, cumbersome conglomeration of thick wires and dented shapes. But on the headset, the helmet doesn't fit quite right. It slopes and slouches across your face, putting the alignment of your nose at risk. Next, a text starts scrolling across the darkness, banding your eyes. Select entrance. The display stutters and then moves sluggishly at first. The camera pans across a large entrance carved into a mountainside. The tunnel is blanketed in a complete darkness. After a few moments, the feed cuts. Checkpoint Alpha. The camera moves along a road towards military checkpoint. Camouflaged figures stand with their backs to you. They turn to you, but their faces are cloaked in shadows. Their forms dissolve on polygons before the word rebooting flashes twice. Select hike trail. The camera sweeps around and behind the security checkpoint. There it moves up along the innocuous trail, the path nearly hidden in snow. As you move across it, the trail starts to waver under your feet. A signpost floats up to the surface. It reads error. Select command. The camera blinks through a room filled with high-tech equipment. Every single screen reads a strange game in blinking letters. Figures moving in the shadows turning towards you. One by one, the screens change to error. You are an unauthorized user. An alarm blares and the feed cuts out. Read the error log. Dear user, please be informed this VR headset is designated to be used only in the Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Usage outside of Cheyenne Mountain Complex will actively activate security measures that may show up as content glitches. Oh. A lovingly rendered scene of the Scottish Highlands flickers in 16 pixelated colors on the screen of this computer. A polyphonic chorus of beeps forms into a Gaelic tune as you read the title of the game, The Bard's Tale for Borrow. I love it. Oh, that is a neat little Easter egg. Play the game. You encounter fiendish cultists, solve devious puzzles, and compose magical songs, but one challenge defeats you. The game ends with an epithet. You've been killed by 99 berserkers. Oh, God. I like it. I like it.
Too expensive.
gear
If any of these have steel toes.
Doc says I got the pox. Dr. Coldcuts can cure what ails ya.
Honored guests, come. Speak with Flash.
Yeah, flab the inhaler. Okay. Good God, dude. You look like a giant ass vampire.
Children of the desert. What wonderful music they make. What do you want of Jacob the Magnificent? This wonderful, wonderful.
The crippling man stands before you, spits out a set of fake Dracula teeth and wipes his mouth.
Let's never mind with the acts, shall we? Rangers, I am so sorry you had to witness that horrible exploding pig. Truth is, you do not find us at the best of times.
What's with the Dracula act?
Do not judge harshly, my friends. We hold on to our rituals of the past. Try to remember our long lost strength. It may strike you as pathetic, but it gives us much needed comfort.
Well, how can you be so calm about the exploding pigs?
I am calm. Something. You are the Patriarch's Rangers, yes? If he trusts you,
My space
so
bar
can
got
I.
stuck.
Nothing we've done has helped. So your
How long has this been going on?
It's been 2 weeks, maybe 3. Not long at all. At first, we thought it might have been the fanciful imaginings of the chemically influenced. But then a pig appeared out of nowhere, outside the bazaar, ran into a party of mashers and exploded. Quite distressing. People have been disappearing ever since, and more pigs keep appearing. I need my mashers to keep the place safe. We need outside help. Your help.
Oh. We can check it out, assuming we're paid when we're done.
Spoken like a true citizen of the world. I suspect we shall be good friends, Rangers. Now, bring me news of what has been happening in the dark. If you come back, you shall be rewarded handsomely.
When we were outside, we ran into Rangers dressed as clowns. Would that be related to these attacks?
Raiders dressed as clowns? I see everything makes sense now. The makeup on the pigs, the horrible deaths. That explains who is behind these attacks.
What are you talking about? You know those clowns?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Los Payasos are one of the wild gangs that escaped the Patriarch's control. Disorganized, uncontrollable, but dangerous. If there is something you care about, their joy is to watch that thing burn. If it is Los Payasos down there, we truly need your help. They would not hesitate to kill every living thing in my home in the most unspeakable ways. We won't be safe until every last payaso is dead.
We'd like to know more about you.
You ask too much of me, my friends. What is a leader but a servant of the community? My story is the bizarre story. I am nothing but a receptacle of its wishes.
We'd like to know how you ended up in charge of the bazaar.
Where do I start? Once, I was a humble lieutenant in the monster army. Then, the patriarch came to the bazaar. He executed my predecessor, and everyone else was too stupid to understand that this is the new world order. When he came to me, I did not hesitate. I swore myself to his service, marrow and muscle, and the patriarch, in his infinite grace, gave me command of the bazaar and all of its lives.
This probably isn't very sensitive to ask, but have you any thoughts on the nickname of yours?
I appreciate the delicacy. Your compassion will be remembered. But no, I've no thoughts on the nickname they have given to me, and no cause to think about it. After all, Flab describes me well, does it not?
Suppose so.
Good. Most would have lied to my face, told me that Flab the Inhaler was a blasphemy against my greatness. But you have courage. I see a long friendship ahead of us. The truth is that I see this fad as proof of my station in life. Here, in these wastelands, how many have the opportunity to eat and flourish as I have?
That's very true. We have other questions.
And I would be a bad host if I did not provide you with answers.
Can you tell us about the bazaar?
A decadent oasis steeped in culinary wonders. The bazaar is Colorado's gastronomic holy land. It is a carnival of wonders. It is paradise. But it was even more splendid once, a long time ago.
What was it like a long time ago?
Primal, a wild place. I was there when the monster army first arrived in the bazaar. We tore the farmers limb from limb, fed them to their pigs. A graceless epoch, but so visceral, so alive. But its savagery had no place under the patriarch's rule. He is a harsh man, but his edge is directed, guided, not like the chaos of old.
Any recommendations for things to do here in the bazaar?
Be sure to visit Quarex's museum. It is fascinating to see all these relics from the before times, to imagine the riches the ancient Americans enjoyed, beyond even the means of the bazaar.
Tell us a story from the good old days.
They weren't the good old days. My family still tells stories about the monster army and the horrible things they did.
Your young friend is right, of course. Those times were most regrettable, and yet also the most delicious. So, a story?
Your favorite.
My favorite story? Oh, I suppose I cannot blame you for being curious. Let's see. Yes, I suppose I know the one. A wolf man once challenged me for the rule of the bazaar. He decided that I was weak, too soft for the role. So he challenged me to a duel, and I agreed. But that night he died, shitting blood in his bed. They told me he screamed himself raw. Poor little pup. He should have been more careful with his food.
Damn. What about the most bloody?
Oh, that one is easy. It was late and so cold that the air cut our lungs to ribbons. we'd heard rumors of a sanctuary, an unguarded place fat with meat and helpless farmers, no military force to speak of. So we came in the night, an army of monsters. We cut their throats in their sleep. 1 hour, 100 dead. You should have seen the blood. The night ran red. There was enough to fill a lake. It was beautiful. Savagery refined to an unctuous art.
So you guys are murderers. I got another group I gotta deal with that deals with murders. Audacious.
You'll have to forgive me. This story is not mine, but Adela's, the beautiful madam of chicks flicks. She just arrived in the bazaar, hungry for a place in our kingdom. The space where her theater stands, it belonged to someone else. Adelan, wise in the nature of the world, offered the owner something he could not refuse. The orgy lasted for days. Men, women, animals, anything with a hole or an appendage that could either be sucked or slotted into a dripping orifice. The stains took weeks to clean, but Eidolon fucked her way to her heart's desire. Ah, a legend, that woman.
This man is wild? Yes, he is very wild. No more questions about the bazaar.
It would be my delight to answer.
Discuss something
With
else?
pleasure.
We'll be back.
The bazaar will be waiting.
It's safe here, lambs.
Be very careful if you're heading down below.
Up. Stay away from that safe, lambs.
Will do. Okay.
What ails ya?
That is an interesting thing, guys. And so with that, I think it's time for us to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you for coming out to the stream. Hope you had yourselves a fantastic time. Okay, we have made a lot of progress. We have made a lot of progress. Ooh. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is a weird place. The bazaar. This is a weird place. I don't know if I like it or not. This is a weird place. Oh man, this is Eidolon and both Eidolon and Flab are the most strange characters I have probably ever spoken with in any video game. You like the bazaar? Okay, well we got one. There's one. Oh boy. This is gonna be interesting how things turn out tomorrow, guys, because we got a lot to do. But yeah, we've made a lot of progress today. All right, so with that, guys, thank you for coming out to the stream. Hope you had yourselves a fantastic time. I gotta get out of here because I am now getting tired from all the beer, though I only had like 4. No, I also actually need to start moderating myself on how long I stream every day, because I'm starting to not wake up when I want to wake up, which is unfortunate. So, thank you once again, guys. Hope to see y'all tomorrow for more Wasteland 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is a fun game. I am loving this game. Wow. Whoo, wow. I'm gonna be here tomorrow. Awesome. Awesome. I will have to say though, playing this game after completing Other Side, oh man, there is so many differences, and I already don't know which one I like better. Other Side was a specialty. That was a treat. This game, this is just glorious so far. But anyways, thank you, and as always, guys, stay active and stay connected, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow for more Wasteland 3, ladies and gentlemen. This is Zircon, signing out. Bye, y'all.